Zion Williamson.
Oh,
so look at Slimmy. Slimmy is already.
I don't know how this dude got involved with that. Build a babe.
Hold on, Slimmy. I'm coming to you next. Let's go ahead and get the skinny so we can bring the audience up to date.
Pelican star Zion Williamson defending himself against an accusation that he raped a woman. Today, WWL Louisiana obtained a lawsuit from an attorney in California who says it was filed last night. In that suit, an unnamed woman is seeking damages from the basketball star. Williamson denies those allegations. Alyssa Curtis begins our team coverage tonight with a look at that suit and gets both parties' responses to it.
A 12-page lawsuit filed Thursday night alleges basketball star Zion Williamson abused a woman over their 5-year relationship, and attorneys say they have witnesses and evidence to prove it. The lawsuit was filed in California by an unnamed woman going by Jane Doe. It alleges a pattern of abuse that was, quote, sexual, physical, emotional, and financial in nature by the athlete between 2018 and 2023, with 2 rape allegations. In a statement through his lawyers, Williamson responded, quote, "We take these allegations with the utmost seriousness and we unequivocally deny them. They say the allegations are, quote, categorically false and reckless. They say the woman in the suit is trying to exploit him and is, quote, driven by a financial motive. The suit claims the two were dating for those nearly 5 years, but Williamson's statement says the two never dated, but, quote, did maintain a consensual casual relationship. According to the suit, Williamson raped and assaulted the woman on or around September 23, 2020. The suit says she was driven to his home by his agent, and once Williamson got there late at night, she told him she, quote, was tired and wanted to go to sleep. It claims he called her an expletive and demanded sex. It says he, quote, pinned plaintiff down on the bed with her hands behind her back and raped her. It accuses him of a second rape on October 10, 2020, saying he, quote, violently raped plaintiff in multiple ways. According to the suit, quote, these 2 incidents were not isolated. And it goes on to accuse him of strangling, suffocating, kicking, and striking her. It says at one point in the relationship, he pointed a loaded gun at her head, and in a separate incident threatened to kill her and her parents. Lawyers for both sides say they're committed to letting this play out in court, with Williamson's lawyer saying they're confident the legal process will vindicate him. Alyssa Curtis,
All right, so Zion Williamson is now facing rape accusations. Slimmy, we're going to come to you first, and then anybody is willing to join in.
Come on, man. That woman was chasing after him, begging for him, doing the most all over the internet. She loves this dude. And then when he move on, or I guess don't want her no more, or got a new chick, now it's sexual assault and great. No, man. Y'all can't keep doing this shit, bro. This shit is out of hand. You went after the money. You said you were after the money. It's documented. Why would anybody even try and take this case? Then when was the last time this dude was in California? Like she shouldn't even be able to file a lawsuit there. I don't get it, man. Like they gotta change the rules. They gotta change all this shit. Man. You should not be able to do this with no real evidence, no nothing. This is insane.
I think she has a super shitty lawyer. It's just kind of hard to believe that you dated her for 5 years and he only raped you twice. That's it. After 2020, and then you stay with him until 2023. He never did it again. That's hard to believe.
We got clavicles, y'all.
Yes, the ones that was put up yesterday. Move your hair, Carrie, please, if you don't mind.
Y'all keep going.
Can you put it back? Can you put it up in a bun?
We got clavicles, y'all.
No.
Clavicles automatically get you to the top.
I had to go look up what that meant.
What meant clavicles?
Clavicles.
Wow.
Y'all, it's that bone.
Well, I said it like 6 months ago, and everyone took it from me. So just
now I know.
This shit right.
Sorry to interrupt. I was listening, Quentin.
It's all
Continue.
good. But yeah, I'm with Slimmy. She's a liar. It just sucks. Like when I had to get a lawyer, the first thing he told me, he said it's gonna cost you a whole lot of money, but you're gonna be all right. It was the fucking truth. It cost me a whole lot of money, but I'm all right.
Lawyers will always thrive no matter what, because people will always value their freedom and they will pay any amount of money to obtain it.
Facts.
I'm trying to understand why you're allowing somebody to rape you twice.
Well, most people don't allow people to rape them, Mika.
You allow it if it happens again, because that means you went back after the first time. So that's allowing.
Okay.
Fumi can't get food again. I don't understand how she goes back. Because that boy is huge. If he did that the first time, what were you doing back there? He would have been in jail then. I would have filed criminal charges, and then I would have sued him. If that was the case. To stick out with somebody for 5 years, that doesn't sound like rape to me.
I don't want to say that she's lying.
Get her out of here, nigga. Fuck your birthday. Get her out of here.
I don't want to say that she's lying because I don't know. So I'm not going to say that. But what I will say is that for women, if you are in a situation where this happens, you need to be a little more proactive. You need to go and have your rape kit done or whatever it is that you need to do. Even if you decide to bring it up 10 years from now, you need to have something to back up your story. As for this guy, take more precautions about what you're doing. You know, if it takes NDAs or whatever it is, protect yourself. Everybody just needs to protect themselves. That's all I'm saying. But I cannot say that this girl is lying because I don't know her or anything about the situation. Does it sound good that you show up to allow it to happen again? No, it doesn't. So
Why do y'all always bring up NDAs when someone has these allegations?
Because if he had her sign an NDA, she wouldn't be able to talk about what happened in their relationship. Well, not their relationship.
She can still sue him for it, even with an NDA.
Didn't Brittany say these men were slow, no touch? You know, so I'm assuming Zion
y'all are the worst of society.
falls into that because you see what this woman is doing, or somebody around him.
You know that it's possible, and that.
The thing is, I was wrong when I was saying that. I looked it up. The NDA can't save you if someone files sexual assault charges. It cannot save you. You are fucking toast.
Well, it would just be dumb. You found this NDA, so I'm just
Now
about
with
to
it. Now with
do all these crimes, and you can't say shit. That just
possibly.
don't even sound right.
Well, this is the thing. The reason why I was saying that with Busby is because he's probably the type to go probing for information. So if he's probing and there was an NDA, then the case could possibly be thrown out. If he was probing and there was an NDA involved, that's what I was saying for Shannon Sharp though. But like with Zion, I don't think it would save him because she was gonna do this regardless. She's just vindictive and bitter because they're not together anymore.
And do they have pictures of her? I was trying to like look for pictures.
Oh, you don't want to see those? You don't want to see those? Trust me. You do not want to see those. She looks
they explicit?
Crazy, man. She one of the most awkward. She one of the most awkward looking. You've seen her before, actually. She's one of the most
that black
awkward
chick
looking.
who was stalking him.
Put it in the back.
She one of the most awkward looking women on the planet, like for real.
I don't know.
Like I'm deadly serious. I'll put it in the chat.
The whole planet, nigga.
Yeah, no, she looks crazy. It's crazy that he even dealt with her.
Why?
Come on now, me don't care.
What does she look like?
Man, she look okay. You'll see.
Is she a porn star for real?
I think so.
That's so old. Someone says you look like Sanaa Lathan every stream. That's so annoying.
Man, this woman look crazy, man.
I don't know. These women are built different to be having sex with men and then taking them to court to sue the pants off of them for sleeping with them.
I mean, she probably didn't get the
This
baby
is
that would have paid off.
crazy. Just
This
key his
woman
car,
is
take your L. Like these women
crazy.
are going above and beyond. I don't know.
That's not going to happen. She's with
People
him.
gonna keep fornicating. People gonna keep getting me too. So I don't even know what to say anymore.
They gay.
Men gonna still sleep around. They gonna still take advantage of groupies being available. Girlfriends, bust downs. Sorry, fellas. This is y'all fight. Y'all getting me too every day.
Where are the men that should be like counseling these young boys, telling them like what they
They
need to do?
they don't listen.
They waiting on the women
Who's
to
gonna
save the
counsel
day.
them?
I don't know.
The older ones are getting Me Too.
Then they know what it looks like and maybe what they should have done to avoid it. I mean, just like make life easier for people. Like
What?
don't
Why?
just ram in
Why
their
do you
head.
think just because someone told you something, they're going to listen? Like, how many people are raised correctly and they grow up to be murderers?
I don't know how many murderers there are.
Well, I'm just saying, just because someone taught you better, don't mean you're going to do better.
I still think it would help.
Okay.
I don't think you just leave people to their own
My
devices.
dad was an amazing man, but I'm a fucking monster. And he didn't teach me none of this nonsense I'll be doing. Tell you that right now.
Where you learning from, Quentin?
The internet.
But it's like it's men of all different ages getting Me Too. So young, middle-aged, old.
Y'all see her?
Yeah, it's like a big. Okay.
That's so rude. I thought you was a Christian.
Ew! Oh my god!
I just wasn't expecting.
That why are you judging her? Because she got a.
That look like it stink.
I'm not
I'm
judging.
sorry. That
I
gotta
just
stink.
was not expecting all of
No,
that.
nobody expected that. I didn't
Is that a
expect it either
woman?
when
Is
I
that
saw
really
it.
a woman?
What is this?
Yeah.
It's not.
It's
I
like the
told you.
teacup ride at Disney World.
I told you. She one of the most strangest shaped women on the planet.
Well, can we be honest and say that a woman who looks like this is probably out for your money? Like, I need you to make better.
Zion don't really know no better. He seemed like a meathead, like dude, take your panties off, dude, type of nigga.
She looked like she's about to pop.
Yep.
It
Look like she
just
stink.
It does look like she stinks.
it just is
powder
it's
between her
weird.
rolls.
The
Man.
blue hair should have gave it away.
It's so weird.
What did 2K say?
Them chicken legs and that big old
grass hair.
I don't know. How do you feel bad when that's who's accusing you? You don't care. So why, if you don't care who you sleep with, it should not be a shocker when she doesn't care about how she moves. So
That last one a doozy.
Like, I'm not surprised at all that this would be the way that she went. If she didn't get the baby, she's gonna figure it out.
Yeah, and that's what people was.
Wait, wasn't
That's
this
why
lady
eventually
connected with somebody else?
he eventually wised up and stopped messing with her, and then she started wilding. So everybody knew like this was going.
well, because he cut her money off, probably.
Yeah.
Y'all like whores, y'all like prostitutes.
Fakeness
Y'all
I've
just
been
don't
with
like when they take
I've
your
been with
money.
some fake teeth and some fake boobs. That's
Stop,
it.
Molly.
I haven't been
Stop.
with BBLs or
Please stop.
I mean, you got to be some teachable moments. We can't just critique
No,
things and it not be some
Molly.
sort of teachable moment for the next
Molly.
youngster gonna get millions of dollars and sleep with a bimbo.
Molly.
Why do you care?
Cool, because y'all always sit
Who's
there and say
y'all?
black women don't support men, but how? I don't know. Y'all keep crashing out.
Who's y'all?
Internet men.
Okay.
I don't have these conversations in reality.
This has to stop, man.
What has to stop, Slimmy?
This Molly ranting, man. This shit got to stop.
What do you mean, Sammy?
No,
I'm
that
not
shit was
ranting.
Yes, you
that was a rant.
Definitely a
That was a
rant.
rant. That was definitely a
Definitely.
rant, and it
Yep.
was it wasn't that accurate. It wasn't that accurate. Now it's true that men it is some men that they like prostitutes. That no denying that. They like strippers, they like prostitutes, they like all that shit. No denying that. But it doesn't mean that every man has this type of shit coming. That's not
I
cool.
didn't say that. Not every man has his money. I know that.
It's women's fault. It's all women's fault.
This has been
It's
a long
always
time.
going to be women's fault to y'all, but y'all going to always sleep with us. So I feel like stop
And
having the
y'all are
conversations.
always gonna sleep with us too. So
Continue to take y'all L's
and y'all gonna continue to have babies.
And take your money.
That's
and
not
take
true.
y'all's
That's
money.
not true. I watched the court hearing today, and this bitch was crying on the internet because her nigga, she only got $100 for 3 kids and child support, and she was crying. Nope.
Oh, that's one incident.
Well, that's
You
not
just
a
said all.
finesse.
You just said all. They gonna take all y'all's money, and that nigga gave her $400 for 3 kids. I think he made out pretty good.
God gave women the ultimate trump card and pussy. Honestly.
That's not a trump card. It's a fucking cesspool of fucking disease.
And yet
Yeah,
you still there.
but the fact of the matter is that we've had literally thousands and thousands and thousands of years to figure this shit out, and we still
And yet Quentin's still there.
can't shake that shit.
What do you mean Quentin is still there? Do you got something to say to me, Mika?
I said it. You're still there.
I'm still where?
Well, you called it a cesspool of disease. It's
I don't mess with those cesspools y'all do. I don't. I put my dick in platinum blonde vagina.
This is going left.
Oh, platinum blonde vagina doesn't have disease.
I said platinum line, diamond crusted vagina.
The fact of the matter is, I warned people a long time ago that this was going to be the result. That it wouldn't just stop with one person. Once you started getting these accusations, it was going to start extending over into all kinds of men, because women were going to be incentivized, or they watching the news, they watching all of these allegations, they's watching these civil suits, and people are going. A lot of these women are going to start doing the same thing. And I said it, and they basically taking the blueprint. They don't care about the lies. They don't even try to lie good no more. They just go for it. They just file a suit, and I'm pretty sure that the objective is to get a settlement so that they never go to court, and to hope that the dude say, I don't want to ruin my reputation because it'll ruin my future earnings or my potential or my endorsements, and they get threatened and say, hey, listen, unless you want to, because think about it. If you look at the news report, it said that they filed it yesterday. That means that whoever it is that filed it probably contacted the news and contacted the people and was like, hey, listen, it's a lawsuit against Zion Williamson out here. And so it's one big finesse, and it's unfortunate because I have been saying this. Now, back to my original point, unfortunately for us, God gave women an ultimate trump card, and that's the box. Because for thousands and thousands of years, we ain't been able to shake that shit. We ain't been able to shake that shit. All right, let me ask y'all a question for the fellas, and y'all don't have to answer this if y'all don't want to. Have y'all ever been in a position, whether you was in a relationship or not, where you was dealing with a woman and you had swore like, you know what, I'm sick of it, I'm not dealing with this right now or whatever, and she was like, she just started feeling on you, and then all of that shit went out the window?
Nope.
Y'all ain't never dealt with a chick where you was like, well, maybe I just got a bad case of fucking boxolitis. What the fuck is wrong with me then? Why am I so smitten? Am I the only one, or maybe I'm the only one that's willing to admit it? I don't know.
Where do you ask?
Well, no, I don't. No, once I say I'm done, I'm done. Like it ain't. there ain't no coming back. So that's where I differentiate with it.
No. I ain't even saying like you done like breaking up with the person. I'm saying like, yo, I'm sick of talking about this particular subject or whatever, so on and so forth. It could be anything, right? And then, you know.
Oh, you saying if you had a debate or an argument, and then
it don't have to be.
Yeah, no, man, that ain't how you frame that. You frame that totally different, dog. Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah, no, that happened. I'm quite sure that happened
That's
with
what I'm
Quentin
saying.
too.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. See, Quentin is saying no. So he probably heard me exactly how I said it, and he's still saying no.
Oh, I thought you meant like you was.
No, I'm saying that I ain't saying like, oh no, oh man, I ain't never talking to you again type shit.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. Like,
no,
in the relationship.
Oh yeah, I'm saying like maybe you mad or you pissed, and then she starts scooting back or something or some shit. Like, what the fuck?
No, I think
I ain't gonna lie.
Most of the women know, like, if I'm not in the mood, don't fuck with me.
What? I ain't built like that, bro. I've tried.
No, it's something about about that type of toxicity that's attractive, like that.
Oh, y'all toxic. That's what it is. Okay, that makes
sense.
No.
It's like it's like when you had an argument and it's just like the next time I see you, I just want to handle this shit a certain way. I want to handle it a certain way, right then and there. So yeah, I know what he's talking about. I thought he was talking about like once you say that the relationship is over. I thought you was talking about like
I'm just
shit.
talking about.
No, that shit that's some different shit. Oh yeah, no. That's I hate that. I hate that feeling though. I ain't gonna lie, I hate that feeling. That is just like, damn. I just want to get you right. I want to get you on my way to.
I've had the feeling sometimes like afterwards, I feel fucking defeated. Like, no, seriously, you can't.
Okay, I feel like I conquered the world. I got you together.
No, I will feel defeated because I will be like,
oh, because you backtrack.
Yeah, because I'm like, should have stood on that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like you got one up on me now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think that I'm weak. You think I'm small.
I know some dudes. Now I know some dudes that they said. Now I ain't never did this, but they said they start some shit on purpose so they could get to that.
No, I ain't doing that shit.
I've never done that, but I didn't talk to some dudes that they was just like, yeah, I'm gonna start some shit. I'm like, why would you do all that?
I ain't trying to be uncomfortable. Like I ain't trying to disrupt the peace on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's dumb.
Shit, that's wild when you doing it. So when you forcing that shit, so you can do that. That's wild, man. But yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. Like it's an ultimate trump card because it's like,
I agree. Our streets, this shit's fucking weird.
How is it weird?
I don't know. If I don't do it, it's weird.
How do you,
Quentin?
Jesus.
I'm just agreeing with the beautiful art streets. Bedtime.
Never mind. I ain't gonna even say. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Is that the sleep app? Mine does that too.
Yeah, tell me that it's bedtime. Clearly, I ain't going to bed no time soon, but whatever.
Mine is set for 2 a.m. and I see
mine is set for 2. Mine is set for 2.
From 10:30 Central Time Zone or 10:40 Central Time Zone. Why y'all set y'all shit for 2? What kind of vampires are y'all?
Anton has us on here till 5 o'clock in the morning.
No, hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
It's not my buddy. That was not my buddy. I did not say friends. I said I've talked to some dudes. That's not my buddy. I don't want to hang around with guys who do this type of shit. I don't want dudes who want
I think that Quentin is trolling.
About what? About I'm really upfront about stuff that happens in my life, no matter how nonsensical it is. But I've never been arguing with a woman and she tried to make it better.
What?
Nope. Fucking bitches. Nope.
You argued with me tons of times.
I argued with what? I argued with Kim the other day, and I told her I was getting off the phone, and she tried to hang up before I hung up. Like, what the fuck?
You didn't hang up on me?
You say what?
Nothing.
You didn't try to make it better, Mika. You don't try to make it better when we argue.
Your tone was much lower.
What are you talking about?
See, look. See how you bringing it down?
I don't need no hugs.
Yes, I didn't get the low tone.
That's because he don't believe that it's a possibility for box.
Man, can y'all leave? I would love all of y'all if y'all never brought up Kim's box again.
You can't tell me not to bring up her box.
Yes, like never bring. I don't.
You're not the Kim police.
Okay,
I'm not
Kim. You better set these niggas straight.
You're not the Kim police. I could bring up her box.
You gotta treat Quentin like Ayanna Van Zant. You gotta put him on the bosom and
just pat his back.
See, y'all got the ability to do that. See, he only apologized to y'all like that because y'all will come up here looking prettier one day or something.
Who?
And then, this is how I know that.
No. Look, when it
let me finish my statement. This is how I know Quentin is capping because he'll sit here and say to us, "Nah, fuck that. I ain't never gave in with a woman. Try to make it better or some shit." And right here on this fucking panel, y'all will come up here with a clavicle out, with a half arm out, and the next thing you know, he like, I love you guys. Sorry. I'm still in love with you. I didn't really mean what I said. Now, me and Slimmy, we don't get that shit.
I don't either. That's special for Mika.
Me and Slimmy.
If I crash at a woman and she shows
say,
a
"Fuck
level
you."
of contrition, I will look at what I've done to her and I will apologize. But if your mouth gonna keep popping, nigga, you're not gonna get shit back.
Now, me and Slimmy, I could just send out paychecks and he'd be like, "Man, fuck you." And I take my L just like everybody else.
What the fuck?
I take my L like everybody else. Okay, Quentin. Thanks for saying thanks for saying fuck me. Now, y'all, you can get away with it.
Not me. He just gonna hang or attempt to hang up first.
Now, I don't mean that he's not gonna cuss y'all out, but y'all can get away with it.
I don't be cussing somebody out like
you have cussed out every person.
Like girls in my real life, like I don't be even cussing like that.
You have cussed out everybody on this panel.
That's different. They ain't girls in my life.
That's entertainment.
Yeah, I just be capping. I don't really mean it. Like I cussed out Molly while we was texting, so I'm just kidding.